What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Stonefroze. So they are calling this one a triple IPA that is brewed with agave, comes in at 10.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is just over 6 weeks old, and I want to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher, and more specifically Jeremiah, for hooking me up with this one. So thank you very much, good sir. I truly do appreciate it. In the description box, I'll post a link to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies that they sent my way, and this is the last beer of the second box that they sent to me, and yeah, hopefully it's delicious. Now, I like triple IPAs quite a bit. The last one I had from them was their Blizzard of 67, which was a triple IPA brewed with honey. This one's with agave. They're using Citra and Medusa hops, and yeah, sounds like it might be delicious. Now, this is a bit older at about just over 6 weeks old, almost 6.5 weeks old, and that's because I took a 1-month break from the channel. When they sent it to me, it was super fresh, but taking that break, got a little bit older. It was kept cold the entire time, and honestly, I prefer my triple IPAs like between 4 to 6 weeks old, or like 4 to 8 weeks old. Usually around, like, I'd say 6 weeks is kind of the sweet spot for me, sometimes a couple months. So I'm hoping that this is right where I like it. We'll see. Let's crack it open and give it a pour. Oh, yeah. Definitely looking like a triple to me just because of how dark it is. You can kind of tell. It's very hard just because of the sheer amount of malt that you're using to have a lot of these, these triples be like super bright and like straight on yellow and neon yellow color, like a lot of hazies can be. This one has like this straight up dark orange, almost honey orange color, very murky and turbid. About a finger of this off-white, creamy colored head. But yeah, that looks like a triple IPA, I would say, more so than like a single or double. Let's get a nose. Smells quite sweet, actually. Yeah, so tons of stone and tropical fruit. I'm getting like this really ripe, maybe over-ripened mango. Like it has this like a fleshy mango. Papaya as well, like fleshy kind of fruits. Quite a bit of citrus, orange, tangerine, maybe a little bit of grapefruit. More leaning to like the orange tangerine side of things. Almost pithy in some aspects, but like zesty, more zesty than anything. There is this dank quality, and it's funny. Hop Butcher's been sending beers to Matt over at Massive Beer Reviews, myself, the guys over at Nerd Sense, Sean and Mike, and Kyle over at No Hype Beer Reviews. And I think Kyle's the guy that was like, I don't ever get dankness in any of these beers, or it's hard to pick out. And I'm just like, yeah, no, a lot of these beers are super dank for me. It's funny, everybody has different palates, so you're picking up different. What the? As this is opening up in the glass, I'm getting like this almost vanilla-esque quality. Almost giving me like orange/tangerine creamsicle vibes. Yeah, it's like the sweet vanilla. Now, I'm not getting the agave. I've had things made with agave and whatnot. I don't know exactly like 100% if you would put in front of me what it would taste like, but what I'm saying is I'm not getting anything here that's different to my palate, like at least my nose. Like it's probably bumping up the sweetness in general. But man, yeah, it's kind of hard to get that orange, almost tangerine creamsicle thing out of my mind now. Yeah, it's kind of like orange tangerine creamsicle with like an underlying like mango, papaya kind of, fruit quality. But then there's this like underlying almost, I don't just feel underlying, it's like kind of hovering above everything. It's like this dank, floral, almost earthy kind of quality. Man, it smells very complex, but really good. Not picking up on the booze at all, but it's definitely sweet. I feel like this is going to be a sweeter triple IPA. We'll see. Anyway, cheers, everybody, and thanks again to Jeremiah and Hop Butcher. Yeah, man. Orange and tangerine creamsicle. I don't know what just happened. Like, I don't have no idea. It's fucking good. Little bit of an alcohol astringency, ever so slight on the back of the palate. Breathing in, I can get it a little bit more. But all right, let's go body mouthfeel real quick. Body's like higher side medium, lower side full, not big. I don't know. I'll probably say this in every single triple IPA review that I ever do, but I like my triple IPAs to be more of like a medium to lower side of full body, somewhere in that range. I don't want to be like, if this was 10.5% Imperial Stout, I want it to be thick and chewy. That's my preference. This, I want it to be more drinkable because that's what an IPA to me is drinkable. I don't care if it's triple IPA 10.5%. I don't want to sit here and drink this beer for 2 hours. I want to kind of drink it in like a half an hour max. So for me, the body is actually lending itself well to the drinkability of this beer, and I actually appreciate that, and I'm cool with that, and I think it's appropriate for what I want. Some people might want a bigger body out of this, and I get it. For me, I'm fine. The mouthfeel, soft, smooth, creamy. Yeah, it's soft, smooth, creamy. Maybe a little bit more carbonation than I'm accustomed to from Hop Butcher. Kind of like the, what was the beer that I had? Was it Hop Tavern? Or Hop Tavern. Tavern Cut was the one that I reviewed recently. And then Live from Chicago. I can't remember. One of those two had more carbonation. I was fine with it. But this isn't like their amazing mouthfeel, but it's still pretty good. The taste of me, though. Orange tangerine creamsicle. It's tons of citrus fruit at the front of the palate, and then I'm getting vanilla. And maybe that's the agave. Maybe I'm just mistaking it, but it has like a creamsicle vibe. Passes through the palate, the mango, the papaya, a little bit of like a pineapple hits, maybe even a touch of like a passion fruit. And then underlying the entire way is this like dank quality, dank, earthy, almost like dry quality to the beer. So this is a sweet triple IPA, but there's like this I don't think I've ever said this, but there's this like underlying dryness that kind of just keeps on creeping until it hits the back of the palate. So it's like sweetness. You start over here, it's like sweetness. I guess it'd be over here, right? It'd be sweetness and dryness. And then as it continues onto the palate, they meet and kind of balance out. So it's sweet up front with a little bit of dryness, but by the end of the drink, by the end of the palate, it's mostly a semi-dry finish. And yeah, it's cool. 10.5%, like I said, I'm getting a little alcohol. I can tell this is a triple or close to it. I'd guess probably 9.5 doing it blind, maybe 10. So it hides out a little bit well, like slightly well, but I can tell it's a bigger beer. Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking good triple IPA, a really good triple IPA. Do I like this more in Blizzard of 67? I don't remember what I gave Blizzard of 67. I want to say this is right in the wheelhouse for different reasons. I mean, that was with honey, this is with agave. I don't remember if they had a different hop blend in that one. It might have been. I think I prefer this one slightly more, ever so slightly, but I'm starting to feel a little bit actually from the alcohol. Let me read the taste notes real quick, just to see. Sticky mango, okay, I can see that. Ripe guava. Did I say passion fruit? Maybe guava passion fruit, similar and just like an acidic kind of like, I mean, passion fruit has a distinct quality, so it's not the same as guava, but and so does guava. They both have distinct, I would say more passion fruit, but guava I can see, and then pleasant dank. Okay, so that's where the like dankness, dry underlying things come from. So 2 of the 3, I'm pretty much in agreement with. The ripe guava, I wouldn't say necessarily from my palate I'm getting that, but maybe somebody out there is. Yeah, it's another good beer from Hop Butcher. I keep on saying it. I hope the next time they send me a box, it's going to be just, I would say, full of shitty beer, because I know that's not possible. But I hope I just don't like one of them. Like, it's just not for me, and I just don't care about it, or, you know, and I shouldn't take care about it. That's bad. I dislike it, or it's not for me, and I'm just like, okay, look, this isn't for me. I found a Hop Butcher beer I don't like, because all the shit they sent me is fucking delicious, and this is right in that wheelhouse. So, Stonefroze Hop Butcher, high 4.25 out of 5, and go 4.35 out of 5. If this had a little bit less alcohol astringency, this would be low 4.5, maybe even 4.5. So 4.35 out of 5 is a damn good score. Another triple IPA from them I'm really enjoying, and yeah, it's fucking delicious. So price and availability. Availability, Chicagoland, you know, all around Chicago, you should be able to find it. And I believe the price point on this one is, and again, I should go back and read the email, but Jeremiah told me $12.99 for like the base, lower, just regular IPAs and stuff. I believe he said it was $14.99 for like the doubles and things of that nature. And then like the big beers like this, or like their big like Fat Bear, like the pastry stout. I think these are $17.99 a 4-pack. So I'm gonna say $17.99 4-pack for this. Great value at $4.50 a can. Yeah, that's for a fucking 10.5% beer. That is as good as this one. Yeah, can't argue it. So thanks again to Hop Butcher and Jeremiah for hooking me up with this one. Thanks to everybody stopping by. Another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. A lot of people that actually follow the channel do get Hop Butcher, whether they live in Chicago or around, or they you know, trade for it or wherever. And I love the back and forth between you guys, because there's been some differing opinions, and that's what makes it so so enjoyable. Like, everybody has a different opinion. I also have, and I'm just a shitty beer tubing friend at this point, but with the month break and everything, I haven't really been keeping up with a lot of my beer tubing friends. So I have to go and watch the reviews of the Hop Butcher beers from, the aforementioned Kyle, Sean, and Mike, and Matt. I just have to. I got to see their opinions. I'll be curious to see if anybody picks up on that, like that orange tangerine creamsicle. I doubt it. Probably just my stupid palate. Or if, if there's something else that I'm missing. Did anyone get that ripe guava? I don't know. I guess we'll see. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. Till the next one. Cheers.